And a good afternoon. Welcome back to your Afternoon 5-State Farm Report. Danielle Drotzman, your host here for 570 WNAX. Thanks for tuning in here today on this Monday. Well, I want to first take a moment to thank our sponsors, the Smet Farm Mutual Insurance, Fordyce Co-op, and Total Auctions and Real Estate for bringing you the Afternoon 5-State Farm Report. Well, as we continue throughout your program here today, we have a guest we're excited to welcome on, and you've heard her here before. Visiting here today with Lorraine Polak. She is the State Director of South Dakota Rural Development. So, Lorraine, thank you for joining us here on WNAX, and how are you today?
Good morning, Danielle. I am doing great, and thank you for the invitation to join you today.
Absolutely. Well, we're always excited to have you on and hear about all the great things the South Dakota Rural Development Office is working on. So, I heard recently that the USDA has made some money available for fertilizers. So maybe just tell us more about that.
Great, yes. So the 1st of July, it was announced that there would be $500 million that would become available for fertilizer expansion. So it's actually called the Fertilizer Investment and Expansion for Long-Term Domestic Supply, or also referred to as FIELDS program. And that's intended to expand and bring into operation new, independent, and domestic fertilizer production capacity. And this will just help provide our producers with additional domestic fertilizer options and also just strengthen our U.S. supply chain. So the program funding is intended to support the projects that are significantly increasing the production, as well as looking at some upgrades to facilities and then distribution channels as well.
Gotcha. And does the program have any specific goals? I know you might have outlined a little bit there, but any specific goals for the program?
Yes. So the purpose of this program is to increase production of the fertilizer and make us less dependent. And so the Trump administration is taking these actions so we can make fertilizer more affordable and accessible. So this is just reinforcing the administration's commitment to our farmers and ranchers. So this capacity building is really to help long-term, and it's ensuring that we have strengthened our supply chain resiliency and increased our fertilizer available to our U.S. farmers.
Absolutely. And I guess who is eligible for this program?
So entities that are eligible for the funding are tribes, tribal entities, as well as for-profit and nonprofit entities, producer-owned cooperatives, and corporations. So private entities must be independently owned and operated, but pretty much any entity in the U.S. would be eligible to apply for the funding. And the processing plant must be also located in the U.S.
Gotcha. And I guess, do you have a specific example of, how this would help farmers, or a way that a farmer would maybe use this funding?
So it wouldn't be directed to the farmer themselves, but it's for the companies that are producing the fertilizer. So the funds can be used for construction of a new or expanding existing fertilizer production. So at the end of the day, it's helping the farmers because it's increasing the supply of fertilizer and hopefully bringing down the price for that input cost.
Gotcha. And I guess applications are open now, or how long are they open?
Yes, the applications are open now, and if anyone is interested in applying, they would go through the grants.gov process, and the applications are due by August 17th, and it is a short turnaround time. So we're looking for projects that are shovel-ready, meaning they've already gone through the design phase, they have their budget, they know what their costs are, and this funding is grant funding, and the minimum award is $15 million. But there is a 50% match requirement of non-federal funds. So really you're looking at a project cost of a minimum of $30 million. So it is a pretty large project that would be eligible for this funding. Another important note is, so if you're looking for more information on the program or want to learn more by watching the webinar, we would recommend that you go to our website, which is www.rd.usda.gov/programs and services. And then it's under the business programs, which is the Fertilizer Investment Expansion Long-Term Domestic Supply Overview. And that'll provide the information on the program, but also the link to register for the webinar.
Gotcha. And do you have any other webinars, any other time of the week at all?
No, this is the only one that they have posted, but I anticipate that they will also record it. So it should be available as a resource, I'd say, a couple of days later, also on that same website. So if you're not able to watch it today, you can go back to the web page to see if it is recorded and then be able to watch it at that point in time.
I guess if we would have any questions or just more info, we can always just go to your website. That's how we would go.
That is correct. You can also contact our office. Our phone number is 605-352-1100. And this particular funding will actually be administered by the national office. So our staff, we will connect you with the appropriate people to help answer your questions. So yes, definitely visit our website or call us and we can walk through the questions with you.
Perfect. All right. And did I miss anything or anything else to add?
No, I just want to, again, appreciate the opportunity to be able to share this information. And we do recommend if anyone is interested to pursue it. It is a great opportunity, but it's also a short time frame. So we've got just over a month here to get those applications submitted, and we would just ask anyone to give us a call if you've got questions, but please consider it. And we, again, appreciate the opportunity to come on and provide the information. And as we have more funding opportunities that become available, we will be sharing them with you as well.
All right. And again, that is Lorraine Polak. She is the State Director of the South Dakota Rural Development Office. So getting us up to date on some programs and funding they have available. So with that kind of rounds out our program here for today. We'll take a quick break. We will take a look at local weather, and then here at the end of the hour, we'll look at your cash grain numbers. So make sure to stay tuned to 570 WNAX. I'm Danielle Drotzman.